What's up, everybody? There is some huge news when it comes to Medicare Advantage plans. If you've got a parent, if it's yourself, you got a grandparent, whoever it might be, you might want to email them, send them this link to this video. You might just save them a ton of money, because we literally have about 2 million people scrambling out there to get new Medicare Advantage plans because Aetna, Humana, there's other insurance companies that they're pulling out of these certain areas of the country because it's becoming too cost prohibitive for them to offer the plans. A lot of it has to do with the Inflation Reduction Act that came into play. It's impacting costs and all this stuff. So if you know of anybody got a Medicare Advantage termination letter, make sure they keep it, first of all. Second of all, they need to take it to their Medicare insurance specialist ASAP, because the key thing to this is, if you are terminated from a plan, you have a guaranteed insurability right to get onto a new plan without not worrying about if you have pre-existing conditions or anything like that. They have to take you on a new plan. Now, it could be with your current insurance company. They may just have a different plan that you can get into that's on the Advantage side, or it could be with another insurance company. The next option that can happen if you do nothing. So you get a lot of these people, they get their envelopes, stuff like that, oh, Medicare, they don't look at it, right? Well, this is not a good year to do that, because if you do zero, you will have a big reduction. Not all the way to the zero, but a huge reduction in coverage. So what will happen is you will be automatically put on Medicare Part A, original Medicare, which is hospital coverage. And then you go to Medicare Part B, which covers all your doctor stuff, the visits, everything like that. But the problem is this, is that there is a 20% copay when it comes to original Medicare if you do not buy what's called a Medicare Supplement Plan, or AKA Medicare Gap Plan. So if you do not get one of those plans that covers all these other deductibles, and it's a whole alphabet soup of them, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way up to like N or whatever. And typically it's like F, G, and N's are a lot of the popular ones, but you have to check with your Medicare insurance specialist, see what's best for you. But if you get that, you get one of those, what happens is then you get that 20% deductible possibility of all that being covered. Why is that important? Well, if you run into a major medical event, and all of a sudden you're paying $500,000 between hospital doctor bills, guess what? That's about $100,000 copay that you're going to have to come up with. And a lot of people don't have that. Matter of fact, health insurance expenses are the #1 cause of bankruptcy and retirement. So you got to make sure you're on top of this, see what's going on out there, and doing that. Now, even though you did not get, maybe you didn't get a Medicare Advantage termination letter, this could be a great opportunity for you to actually look at original Medicare and get a Part A, Part B, and Part D and so forth, and a supplement plan. Because maybe you're experiencing problems on Medicare Advantage plan, what typically is a lot of the biggest negative feedback I usually hear about Medicare Advantage plans is doctors not being in the network. Like when you have original Medicare, you can pretty much go to any doctor you want that takes Medicare. Also, referrals. Usually original Medicare, you don't have to have all the referral stuff, or it's limited. And then also getting the pre-approval for surgeries and stuff like that can take a lot of time. And then there's certain different hospitals, like I think it's the Cancer Center up in Cleveland, Ohio, stuff. There's different ones across the country, may not take those kind of plans where certain original Medicare would. So you really need to dive deep into this and don't skip this over. Keep the Medicare termination letter, or if you know a parent, grandparent, friend, whatever that's on Medicare right now, have them check their mail, pull out that junk mail file, see what's in there, and immediately contact their Medicare insurance specialist. And actually, one other final point I want to bring up. This is a huge thing when it comes to Medicare, just any Medicare planning whatsoever. If you are 63 and approaching Medicare, that is a key year to plan your income. Because at age 65, when you go to apply for Medicare, they look back 2 years to determine what your insurance Part B premiums are going to be and Part D premiums. And if, for example, this year, if you go over a threshold of $206,000 of modified adjusted gross income, you start getting penalized on your actual Medicare premium. They start going up. This is basically, hey, if you're making more money, you can afford to put more money out towards healthcare. All right, so that's what they're trying to do. You literally could end up paying 3 to 4 times what a normal Medicare recipient might be paying. So you got to pay a lot of attention to that, do a lot of planning with your financial planner when you get age 63. A lot of people are doing Roth conversions these days. You got to monitor that, make sure it's not thrown into these higher different brackets. And that's something we can help you with as well. If you need some help, we've got resources. Come to us. We don't do it ourselves. I can't give you any advice on that, but we certainly have resources. Check down on the link. You can contact us. My direct line, 513-641-6307, or email us, william.wilkins@lpl.com. We'd be glad to get a hold of you. And again, please send this off to anybody. We can strive to point you in the right direction. We appreciate you watching. Hit the subscribe button down there. Hit the bell icon anytime we put out more videos. Striving to save you money and keep you on the right track. We appreciate you watching. And I'm going to roll my disclaimers and have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much.